Hey guys, Stephanie here from Escape and Paint. How are you tonight? I did move my camera from the right side to the left side, and now I'm feeling like it's up my nose. Because when I sit at my desk where I'm supposed to be, it's like this thing goes. So anyway, I'm fixing to point the camera down, and we are going to get started. I'm pointing it down. Sorry, don't want everybody getting. Okay. So Rosie's saying hi, y'all. Well, listen here. She says hello. All right, your mama needs to come get you, doesn't she? Your mama needs to come get you. Hey, can you tell Zoe she needs to come get her dog right quick? She like climbing my arm. All right. So what I'm gonna do, this is one of the, did it the other day. It's resin. Okay, it's a resin notebook cover kit I bought at Hobby Lobby. So I molded my front and back pages and was getting ready to put it together. And I thought, oh, I did this really cool doodle the other day. I wonder if I could put it in one and make it work. Well, this one I did is too big. And I'd already done these, so I know it won't fit in this one. So what I think I want to do, and I realized I got to make small. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make me a smaller one and I'm going to play again. Because I'm out of the glitter that I've gotten that came in the kit. I did the front and the back journal cover. And this one was a little thin where it wasn't sitting on a flat surface like I thought it was. I thought it was flat, but it wasn't. So what I'm going to do is re-pour this and do the colors. But I think what I'm going to do is put my little heart in there and try that. So first things first. I'm going to move that so I can see any comments as they come in. Then I'm going to come over here. I bought me a pack of premium tracing paper. Pad of paper that's 9 by 12, and it accepts pencil, pen, ink, marker. It's really, really smooth. What I liked about it was, for this project, was I actually melted crayon on the back of this the other day, just playing with it. And I had done some vellum paper, which would be about the same thing as this, that had words in it. And so I'd done some of these little hearts. I remembered as a kid we played with different things. So I was just playing with crayons and I melted it. And I thought, that is really pretty. I wonder if I'd make another heart, if I'd be able to make it work. So I was measuring based on this. So this is plenty wide enough and I should be able to get it set down. I'm going to go ahead and fold it in half one more time. I already measured that and kind of cut off that end so that it would not be too long. If you guys don't mind saying hi and maybe telling me where you're watching from when you join me, I would greatly appreciate that. You do not have to, but it would be greatly appreciated. So I'm going to flip this back the other way on that same fold. And then I'm going to rip it in half. And there we go. So I've got it just the right size. Doesn't really matter, they're about the same size. So anyway, I'm going to fold this. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So I need to fold this in half this way to cut my heart. And I don't know that I want to just go crazy. So I'm going to gently fold it. Try and hold it. I'm trying to not bend it too bad. But because I want it to be relatively okay. So that looks like a fair size for in the journal. I think when you lay it down in it, if I can get it in there right, that it will look pretty cool right in there. So now I did, I watercolored this on the page. I think it was yesterday. It might have been the day before, but I think it was much yesterday. And I practiced my pinwheels and actually got them right. Yay! So instead of having weird, strange, squirrely doodles, and that's what I'm calling them, they're squirrely doodles. I'm going to have some of those on here, some pinwheels on here right way. So I need my ruler. I'm a little bitty one, yeah. So I think I'm going to put at 5. And I'll do one here. I try to do a couple of marks before in a couple of places not too far apart so that maybe I can keep my line straight. And I wanted a second line. I'm going to try and put like 2 lines between each section. I am supposed to be using a marker on my pen. Where did my pens go? I have them tipped down because I want it to drain to that end. Does that make sense? I want the ink flowing to the tip real easy, real well, but I can't see the tip that tells me what size they are. And I'm just using Artist Loft Illustrator pens for right now. These were some that I bought to try out for something, and so that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to draw me a line across here. One more underneath it. And yes, I use a ruler. I'm that OCD. Use another ruler. Another ruler. Straight across there. Okay, so. I think what I want to do is do mine straight out from the center lines on this end this time. I do not measure, I just draw them. Trying to keep the center one lined up. It's not mean it's going to happen. I think I may just kind of color in some of the stripes as I go along. My camera just flick out. Probably did. It was just kind of strange. All right. Well, and this is not wanting to draw very good. I'm going to try this one. So, need to draw boxes that are evenly spaced. So I'm using a ruler, you don't have to. I really am a little bit on the OCD side about some of this. So yes, I will be using a ruler. that needs to be about on my fold right there. For it to look out even. So I'm going to move it this way. It's still the same. There. Here. And I am kind of making a mark up here at the halfway mark between each of these. So I need to put some dots halfway between. I'm going to draw me some lines first. Down line up straight. Well, just like sideways pinwheels. How's that? Well, there's that. And at 9 and 8. So I can draw these lines straight across. I just needed 2 to measure. I just need 2 to measure. I'm going to put a dot in the center of each of these as best I can, because that one's going to be right there. A little dot right there down the center. That's what I did those little dots for. These are kind of pinwheels, I think is what some people call them. I'm going to refer to them as such. And I might even do some shading on them. I don't know. This has been kind of fun learning some of these. I'm not the most. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to turn it this way for right now. And I'm going to go around our dot and come down to this corner. Around our dot and down to the corner. Around our dot and down to the corner. Round and down. I'm coming around because I want it to feel like that dot. I may end up making that dot a little bigger. So I go through. I don't have one all the way down there now. While I've got it turned this way, I'm going to go ahead and do all of them. I don't know if y'all can even see these. I'm hoping you can. But I've had some friends, several friends, that doodle and do art journaling, and I thought, you know what, this is kind of fun. And I'm not really, but I did want my journal, and I thought, well, this is a cool way to personalize the journal. So I'm going to turn around this way, and we're going to go to the other corner now. Now you can go to the next corner. You can go however you want. I'm doing the opposite corners just because it helped me to remember what I was doing. I kind of want it to have that curve to it as it's coming in or going around that adds to our visual effect. So don't be all gabby while you're doing it, because then you lose the curve effect. And I'm just trying to make my lines a little thicker now. Round and down, round and out, round and out, round. Down to that corner. This may be my practice one, and I may do the other square for the part I put in the journal. I'm sure you could do it on regular paper. I just haven't really done a whole lot of the media, the resin stuff yet with other stuff in it, and I wanted to try this. And since this is very clear, because I did very clear coloring with it, I thought, wow, that would look really cool. So now we're going to turn it this way. Come down. You're going out to each of the four corners. If you like any particular phase of this and don't want to continue, by all means, stop right there. This kind of looks like waves to me. The paper scrolls rolling around somewhere. So you don't have to do that. And I think tomorrow I'm going to paint a gnome, or a set of gnomes actually. Not sure what time I'm going to be able to be on. We've got a couple of meetings tomorrow that I've got to be at. All right, I'm finishing that row, and I've got one more row here of these. Oh, I missed that corner. Round and down. If you kind of come around, then your dot gets a good tracing, and it just feels like it flows with the side of your dot and makes it look more pinwheel-like. I'm going to show you this camera. There we go. Those are the pinwheels, and then I'm going to do I'm going to add some dots. And again, I think it adds to it when they're evenly spaced. And I am a little on CD side on that, so sorry if that bothers you. I quite literally am struggling to not be so OCD about it. Trying to put my marks, keep it all kind of even and flowing. All right. I am going to go and clean up all those. And I have to wonder if I'm not taking some of the fun out of it measuring. We shall see. We shall see. All right. So now let me see. I'm going to come this way. I'm going to my circles a bit bigger. I'm using a very small pen because I want to get around the lines outside fairly easily. And you can go and shade it or whatever later with whatever you want. Do some thicker lines, tracing it or whatever at the end. But for right now, I've got it kind of going this way. Around that. We're doing kind of like we did over here with our those. We're going around. And we're coming back in and tracing. And we're going to go this way on this one because it's in the opposite direction. Now we're going to do the opposite direction. On this side. So we're going to go this way. this side. And towards the top of the heart on this side. And the heart on that side. This one will be coming down over here. This one will be coming over here. This one will be coming over here. This one will be coming over here. And this one going away. There we go. These go opposite, so this one will go that way. This one will go this way. So moved a little bit. That's the problem with doing this on sandpaper. So let's see. When it goes that way, this way, that way, and this way. And go that way. That way. So that's got it started. Now we're going to come this direction. So yeah. I need a different pen. This one's just not working. So, and I'm probably pushing too hard. Yes. Sorry I'm so quiet, y'all. I'm just kind of concentrating on this for just a second. I'm almost done with this, and then it'll be time for shading and fun things like that. Now, I've tried to go to the very edge on all of these. Okay, so I think that's got it drawn in. Now, I'm not sure what I'm going to do to cover it, but I got to let that ink dry. It's kind of smearing a little bit, and I don't like that. Alright. Okay, so I've got that drawn. I'll probably do me some shading here in just a minute on it. Is this just a regular pen? Or is this all right, well, I'm going to play with some shading here in a little bit, and I can stay a few minutes. I'm trying to find a good pen. Let's try this one and see if it's a little bit bigger. I think on these I'm going to color in every other one. I'm not worried about these not being even, and I don't know why. I did not measure them and I did not draw to a specific point. So anyway, I'm just drawing these out to the very edge. Adding some shading there. What we can do here is add some shading coming this way. Add some shading coming this way. And some shading coming. Add to that depth. Let me know in the comments if you think I should try color penciling or color markering before I put it in there. So I'm going to leave y'all with that for now because I watercolored this one and it turned out really pretty. I was just curious what y'all think I should do with this one. If I should do anything or just leave it black and white when I put it in the acrylic. So anyway, I will catch y'all later. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all have a great night.